Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope all is well with you. So there's an update that I would like us to go through from the Department of Foreign Affairs, United States of Biafra, live in Belgium. That post was made by DPM and we're going to go through it. So please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel in case if you are new. We are going to go straight to that. I don't want to waste much of your time. Those of our people who are not aware of what is going on, you are actually focused on who is going to America, who is not going to America. You need to understand that that's not how to get it done. And audio, this is not just about having a handshake with somebody. This is live and direct. So pay close attention as I'm going to take you through that. If you have not seen that, then you're going to see it here. If you have seen that, then I would advise you to pay attention to how we are going to do it, how we're going to present it, and what that means for what you are doing. So once again, like the video and share it to many platforms of your choice. God bless you as you do so. Now, let's go there. This is from DPM. All right, press release, May 28, 2026. Thanks, Belgium. Department of Foreign Affairs, United States of Biafra, date 28th day of May 2026. The government of the United States of Biafra, through the Department of Foreign Affairs, is proud to announce that on 26th May 2026, the United States of Biafra mission in Belgium successfully submitted the sovereign instrument of our nation to the Belgian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Justice, and the Immigration Office. Watch the video. Before we continue watching the video and any other thing, did you hear how many offices, how many institutions? Let me mention it again so you understand. One is Belgian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, number one. Number two, Ministry of Justice. Number three, Immigration Office. This is how USB government are doing their thing. Tomorrow, if I come here and tell you that USB ID card have saved our brother, USB government ID card have saved so person that they wanted to deport, you will be on your comment section. Oh no, can't report. You are just lying. You are more evil than evil. Oh, can't report you. Some of you don't know what the problem you are attracting to yourself. If you don't know, ask. Don't run faster than your shadow. As simple as that. You don't know, and you are in your quiet place thinking that you know everything. A man not begging or boy or son. Genuine people, what they do is that what they don't know, they will tell you, "I'm sorry, I don't know this." But the moment you begin to claim that you know, that's a problem. That's a very big problem. Spend time to study something. Don't jump out and begin to claim what you are not. I have to say this because I have seen people tackling me each time we talk about the importance of the ID card. And by the way, some of you, I know I told you, we have people that want to pay for you, and none of you are doing what you're supposed to do. I made a video showing you how to submit the question, the requirement that is needed for you to apply. That even if you want to apply for yourself, you have to fill the information. Bring the information, somebody will fill it and pay for you. None of you, everybody is just quiet about it. I've done my own, but don't blame anybody. Let's move forward. I think before we move forward, I think I need to suggest to people that are ready to pay to focus on people in Europe. You know, some of you in Africa, you don't know the importance of that ID card. Some of us that in Africa are thinking that, oh, it doesn't matter because we think that your NIN can save you. Bring it to Europe, let's see. Maybe it is better. I will suggest it to the people that are ready to pay for some people, because African people are not helping. Our people in Africa are not helping matters. I use this issue of ID card that I have announced severally here to know that many of our brothers don't know what they're missing. If you make any announcement now that you want to do ID card for Biafrans in Europe or Asia, in Latin America, in anywhere at all, believe you me, you see names. Maybe since The target was to make it for 10 people. Maybe I would advise to make it to 4 people or 5 people that are in Europe or elsewhere that cannot afford it, genuinely cannot afford it. Maybe that may help because they know they need it more than anybody in Africa. Let's continue. That's why some of us in Africa are not, they don't know what they're missing. This important diplomatic engagement marks another significant step in the ongoing internationalization and restoration of our sovereign national identity on the global stage. We commend the Biafran mission in Belgium for its professionalism, dedication, and unwavering commitment to advancing the interests of the United States of Biafra national, United States of Biafra and Biafran Biafran nations worldwide. We also extend our sincere appreciation to all Biafran's mission representatives and diplomatic missions across the world for their tireless work, resilience, tireless work and resilience, and continued diplomatic achievements in serving our nation and our people. Furthermore, we wish to acknowledge and thank the government of the Australia, Canada, Japan, Ireland, and others for their engagement, acknowledgement, and continued attention to the plight of the Biafran people. We look forward to deeper international cooperation and stronger international cooperation and stronger actions in support of justice, peace, and self-determination. In particular, the government of Canada has continued to raise concerns before the international community regarding the genocidal action of the Nigerian regime, while the government of Australia has acknowledged the transnational repression in extrajudicial killings and torture and other violations suffered by Biafrans under Nigerian continued illegal military occupation of our territory. We therefore call upon other nations and international institutions to support the United States of Biafra in its decolonization mandate and legitimate quest for self-determination. Such support is essential to end. Such support is essential in ending the prolonged humanitarian crisis and violence against our people, and to ensuring the emergency of a free, peaceful, United States of Biafra, a nation where our citizens can finally enjoy the peace, development, security, and dignity that have long been denied to them. The recognition of our nation is imperative as our interrupted sovereignty was restored on 29 November 2024 and shall never again be extinguished. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, Deputy Prime Minister, United States of Biafra. Now, this is awesome. Please, let's watch the video. Okay, you can see right there in the office, not outside the building, not on the way to the building, not through the corridor or passage, anything at all. Right there. See, this is our sister here. Why is it doesn't have any voice? So sorry about that. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Foreign affairs, justice, Stamped. Very, very important. From Ministry of Foreign Affairs, right there in Belgium. This is another office, maybe this one may be immigration or Ministry of Justice or Ministry of Justice, Ministry of Justice. Another office.
It's for the minister. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Please, you have a stamp. You can stamp for us. This document. Yes, stamp. The date. Yes. Date. Yes. Date and signature. Dates and 26. 26. Yes.
Another one stamped.
Thank you so much. I can just copy. Yes. Yes.
He asked for a photocopy. This is not handshake somewhere, selling information that is not sellable, lying to people that you can do this when you cannot do anything. Here is another office, like I told you. This one is immigration, as you can see on the screen. They are right there in immigration. You can compare. So those in Belgium, I hope you have your ID card, because Biafran government are there, right there, doing the needful, that you yourself will be there to testify it. Don't feel bored, because the reason why I'm playing it is because I want you to see it. Let's not be just like, oh, he just flash it. You can see the communication that right there in the office. Right there in the office. This is not about, okay, this 2 minutes video. No. Direct.
for us, acknowledging the receipt of that one, and then you put stamp to it.
You know what it means to stamp a document, right? To certify that this document is original and you are aware of the content and everything. So that's exactly what I'm doing. It's part of the mandate. It's part of the, the Montevideo Convention, what you have to do. And you, the government, are the only one doing it diligently. I think they are done. I want to know what he said last.
If you like, you can take a copy of it. You can make photocopy for you.
All right. So let me, he said, he asked the man to take care of it, to make a photocopy of it. All right, so that is it. I just want to share this with you because it is worth sharing, like I said, when we started. Let me know what you think about all discussed so far. You can see the awesome performance, well planned, well targeted. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed so far. God bless you. Take care of yourself. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye-bye for now.